Okay, now you can say that.
It's my fault. She's late. She said she's going to blame me, and she's right.
Hello. Is anybody still here? I don't even know if anybody is still here. I totally don't blame you if you're not here anymore. I'm like 25 minutes late because I was editing Mom's video with her sitting beside me, and I totally lost track of time. Yes, Lori's world was definitely having a technical issue. Ah! I'm so sorry. So sorry. We'll see if anybody comes back. Oh, there's Nisi. Yay! You did? Oh, good. Hi, Gail. I'm going to leave you to my Techy Tuesday.
To your teaching.
Alrighty.
Enjoy. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You invited me in.
I did, but you were supposed to remind me I only had 10 minutes.
I didn't know you had 10 minutes. You were supposed to tell me that you only had 10 minutes.
Oh, did you send me a message on Messenger? I don't have Facebook open right now. Bye, Mima. We love you. Oh, well, since I'm late, we'll definitely give people a few minutes to get here, because I was totally late. Yeah, I just finished editing it, and I looked up, and I'm like, oh, no. I was supposed to be at Techy Tuesday 20 minutes ago. Oopsie. So today we're going to be covering how to organize files. So while we're giving it a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and pop a few things open. Let's move that thing. So how is everyone today? Gail, how are you doing? I know you said the other day you had a really lousy day, and I meant to follow up with you. And then I don't know what came up, but I totally forgot about it till yesterday. And then I didn't want to ask you during your live, because that would be rude. We'll just do this. And we'll close that. Well, we won't close it. We'll just. Oh, I should maybe have it be. Yeah. So I hope you're better. Anyway, I'm sorry that you had a crappy day. I hate that. I hate having crappy days. I have them all the time. So should I ask what name you voted for, Nisi? For Will It Grow? Oh. People are rude. I don't like them. For the most part. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know why people, well, you know, and it's one thing to give somebody some advice or some, you know, I don't know what the criticism was or any of that, but I mean, it's one thing to give somebody some unsolicited advice. Better if you wait until they ask for it, but there you go. Yeah. None of us are. We're just learning. Life is about learning. And if they don't get that, on them. I guess that's probably not the right attitude to have. Portuguese pointer. Boo. I actually like Johnny's that never got up there. Hi, Karen. I'm going to assume it's Karen. How are you today? Did you watch all of the videos? I didn't add Johnny's after the fact. It came out, I mean, I actually did it twice because I did it the one night and then Robert got a hold of me and said there's more entries coming in today and he okayed them. So I did it again. And then I saw two others. I saw the one by the Vineyard Chicks and I saw the one by Johnny after that. And yeah. So I didn't do it a third time. So sorry that I didn't get those ones included, but wish I had because I like Johnny's Manatee Marshall. Yeah, did you? Like, that's what I do. I don't get that many comments really. So I don't, but whenever I get one that I think is mean, I just delete it so I don't have to look at it anymore. And I don't take a lot of time to think about it either, whether I'm deleting it or not. I just, if it sounds mean or rude or unasked for, I just delete it and move on because people stink for the most part. Not you guys, of course. Present company. Yeah, I don't even care who it is. I try to always leave a nice comment. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? Why do people have to come on and say something rude? That's just rude. And I don't give a lot of credence to rudeness. Anyway, so I suppose we should go ahead and start. We've been here for 7 minutes already. Yeah, I definitely, yes, rudeness. Definitely with the inappropriate ones, for sure. Yeah, rudeness. People are rude. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive right into this lesson. So I'm going to share my screen. And did anybody have any specific questions surrounding file sharing, or do you just want to learn some basics? I think first I'll just cover the basics and then I'll come back and see if anybody has any questions. So I'm going to be going full screen and I won't be able to see the comments. Share screen, entire screen. We'll share this screen this time. Share. And, oh, there we go, I'm tiny. So then I'm going to pop this out and drag it over here. So this is your file explorer. And I'm going to go ahead and bump that all the way out and take Gail's comment off so that we can see it. So is there anybody who doesn't know how to find their file explorer? It's usually just right down here by your start button, and it just looks like a little file folder. So you can open and close that by clicking on that button. Okay, and then you're going, I mean, yours obviously is not going to look exactly like mine because I don't have the same files that you have, right? We have different files, obviously, that we're using, but it's going to look something like this. So down the left-hand side here, you have quick access. And then if you have a OneDrive, it would be there. You have this PC. I also have my expansion drive and my network because those are both hooked up. Now, most people, and this is what I'm going to follow, is for most people, they're going to click this. It's usually going to be open when you start. I just didn't want to show mine open because it can be confusing. I have a lot of stuff that's going on. So, but if you look at this PC and you click on that, it then brings this up over here and it shows my 3D objects, my desktop, and my documents. My documents is where most people store their documents. Now, if you have an external drive or an external storage source, then you would use that external storage source. And I'm going to assume you would already know these basics. But if you just have your computer that is a one-piece unit and you just have one place where you're saving files, it's probably going to be my documents or something similar. So that's why we're going to go ahead and go into documents. And you can see I have a few things here for it. I don't have a lot. I've got some files. I've got some folders. We're mostly going to ignore that because really when you think of file management, really what you name things is entirely up to you. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of that. So here we have my quick access. This holds my Google Drive, which is where I keep stuff for my clients. So you can see that I have Shed Wars here, and I have a bunch of documents. This actually isn't arranged very well. It might not have been the best example. But then it has my images and my backup. And you'll see that for most of my clients, I have images and then some documents down here. And it depends on how much I do for this client as to how much they have. For example, the LRCA is one of my bigger clients. And so they have all this stuff, archives and documents and their own personal fonts and things I've downloaded in their newsletter and all that stuff. But again, you can see I have a folder called images, which is a pretty standard folder that I call. And then, of course, I have images for all of their different programs that they have, depending on what it is that I'm looking for an image for based on what I'm doing. So really, what you name your files and how you organize them is really up to you. The point is that you need to name your files and you need to organize them. And you do, and like you can call a folder and images for every folder that you have. So let's go back to my documents. And if I'm confusing anybody, please feel free to ask a question. I will get back to the questions for sure. So let's go ahead and go back to documents, which is where most people are going to save their documents. And let's say that this is your first time here. Some of these were automatically created, like this Electronic Arts. This is my Sims games, which I really don't play that much. So some of these, you may come in and find that there are things that are already there. There's my DaVinci Resolve, something I put there. But anyway, so there are always multiple ways to do something. One of the easiest ways to add a folder is, okay, so we've got my documents selected, and you can actually just right-click on that, and it brings up this menu here, which gives you a lot of different options, one of them being New Folder. So I can just click on that. And here, you can see over here on the left, I have the opportunity to name this folder. So I'm just going to call it Techy Tuesday. Oops. And as soon as I hit enter, it becomes Techy Tuesday. You can see it's become Techy Tuesday over here, and it's also become Techy Tuesday over here. Now, if I double click on Techy Tuesday, you can see that there's nothing there, right? Because I haven't put anything there yet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a folder inside of there for my Techy Tuesday images. So here's a second way that you can add a folder is up here across this bar. You've got this new folder button. And so you can click on that. And this now gives you the opportunity to name it over in the right-hand panel. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it images because that's where I'll save my images for Techy Tuesday. Now, let's say that I'm also going to have some documents that I'm going to want to save for Techy Tuesday. And I don't want to put them in with my images. I want to keep them organized. I want to keep them separate so that I know where to find them. So while I'm in Techy Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and add a new folder. This one I'm going to call Documents. And there I'm set. So now I have a place to save things when people send them to me. So I could also, since I'm in Techy Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and do one more folder that's called Lesson Ideas. And so now when I get lesson ideas, I can just pop in here and save them, and they'll always be here. And now I can go back to my documents. I can go and look at my documents in multiple places, and they're there. Right? I've got them in my quick access. I also have them down here under this PC. Just under this PC, it's got my documents, right? If I click on this PC, they're going to be up here. So there's always multiple ways to find something. There's always multiple ways to save something. And there's always multiple ways to name something. Now, let's say that I had started my Techy Tuesday and I'd gone in here and I'd named these files, and let's say I named them incorrectly. So all I need to do is just right click on the folder itself, not on the name, but on the folder itself. I can right click and it will give me an option to rename it. And I'm just going to take that capital L out because nothing else has a capital. So anyway, so there's my lesson ideas. I hit enter and it's renamed. So, I mean, basically, really, that's it, right? You do that for every separate subject that you have. You create a main folder, and then you create your subfolders under that, and then you put your things inside of there. And then the other thing that's really important with file management is naming your files, something that you will actually recognize. So, for example, I'm going to go back in here to, let's go ahead and go to the, where is new folder? Oh, you found it. Okay. I do have both screens going because I've got you guys over here. And so I do actually have the chat still going so I can see your questions. But okay, so say, for example, let's just go look at Orca Lodge. And this is a website that I just recently built for a new client. And of course, I've got my images folder here. And then I have all these images. And so this obviously is a lodge, but I'm going to come up here to view, and I'm going to go to extra large icon so we can see them. And what I really want you to see is the names of them. So I have Lodge 1, Lodge 2, and Lodge. This is the lower suite, so I've got L Suite, L Suite 2, L Suite 3, L Suite 4, L Suite 5, blah, 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 all the way. And then I think I've got, what else do I have? I've just got a few random files in here. There's some sunset pictures. Here's the upper suite, U Suite. So I could have named them upper suite. I could have named them. New folder is not highlighted. Yeah, it never is. But it's always either up here in your tab bar or your tools bar, or you can always right click on where you want to add. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I should be over here. You can always right click on where you want to add a file and do new folder. Yeah, they never make it easy. It's never just there, right? It is in your button menu. And if you don't have your button menu showing, oh my gosh, how do we do that? I don't even remember anymore. I just leave mine up. But there is somewhere, if it's not showing, you can click up here and say, show quick access or minimize the ribbon. That's what this is called here, is the ribbon. So you can minimize the ribbon and get rid of those, or you can click here beside your tabs and put the ribbon back. So if you don't have that, there it is. And then on your home screen is where your new folder is. And then you have various things like share, ways to view, and picture tools, because that's what I'm in here looking at is pictures. So, I don't know what else to say about file management. Really, it's just a matter of doing it and being consistent with it. Hello, that's not a very long lesson, 12 minutes or something, but really file management is very simple. It's just a matter of actually doing it and then being consistent with it. And, you know, most people aren't saving files for clients. I mean, some people are. They're mostly filing things for their own selves. But so you might have under your documents, you might have folders called banking, insurance, images or pictures and grandchildren pictures and children's pictures and farm pictures. And so let's take a look, for example. So this is my external hard drive. It has a lot of stuff in it, all kinds of stuff. I've got camping stuff, Bible stuff. This was my journalism training. This is my school records when I was in DeVry. Hi, Joe. How you doing? These are my videos. So here's my 2021 videos. There's my cooking videos, canning videos, making strawberry jam. There's all those files that are in there, but I can easily go and find anything because I'm consistent with naming my files. So here's Dave's files, years, and these are all about Dave. I've got picture files, and there again, all sorted into folders based on what they are. So here are my pictures of Nanaimo. Here are some, from boating. Oh, you guys can't see any of this stuff because I'm not showing my screen. I hate it when I do that. Okay, so there's my expansion drive. Has all this stuff in it. Here's my videos. Videos and covers and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. You guys are supposed to tell me when I do that. Anyway, yeah, I need to go in and clean this up one of these days, because it is like only 2.18 terabytes free of my 4.54 terabyte drive, which means that my 5T drive is almost over half full. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'll try not to do that again. Maybe I should leave my shared screen up there so I remember to show you guys stuff. So anyway, does anybody have any other questions or concerns or thoughts on file management? Or are we all good? Does anybody want to come up and chat? No? I think the lesson is pretty much over. Unless somebody has a specific question that we can get to and answer, which we'll certainly do. We'll hang out for a few minutes anyway. There's my link if you want it. Rudeness. It's not highlighted. Found it. New folder is not highlighted. Okay, so I'm all caught up on the questions. So if nobody has anything else, What else would you like to see in a lesson? That was the other thing I said I was going to talk about every week was what do you need to learn? Or what do you want to learn on the computer? It doesn't necessarily have to be related to YouTube. Of course, it can be. It can be related to YouTube or graphic design or just computers in general or whatever. Whatever you would like to learn. I don't want to teach things that people aren't interested in. So, yeah. Oh no, I'm here all alone and I have nothing to say. Hey, Arkansas Pilgrim, thanks for stopping by. I think we're just gonna wrap things up. I don't, oh, look, I have a guest. Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I was trying to think of what I needed to learn. Well, let's see. I have trouble with so many things. Well, I have trouble putting words in thumbnails. I mean, like I can do like a Canva picture where it's real easy. You just throw the words in there. But like picking my own picture, like me standing in my garden and I want to write peppers across the front, that is what I cannot do. Take my picture and put words.
Okay.
But I mean, I can do Canva. I can do the Canva ones. It's just when it comes to adding my personal picture, that's where I'm still having trouble. Sometimes I have to learn a couple of different things, different ways, and then finally it's like, oh, that's so easy. I should have done that.
Well, we can definitely doing that, adding text to a picture.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it now? I don't want to have two lessons at one time when I have a video. I mean, I guess I could tell people that we're moving on to a second lesson now, and if you don't want to learn how to do that, then you don't have to watch, right?
Yeah. So what, do you think it's something I need to add a program on my computer or my phone to be able to do it?
You can do it in Photopea.
Do it in Photopea. I'm wondering, do I have, I guess I still have Photopea, but I would have to be on the live on my phone so I could work on my computer. Well, I could do Photopea on my phone.
Okay. Well, do you want to share screen and I'll walk you through it, or do you want me to share screen and show you?
Well, I mean, I guess for it to really be a lesson, it needed to be shared. It needs to be shared on here, right?
Yeah.
Share screen. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I can do this or not.
I might have to stop sharing my screen.
Okay, I'm looking for the program on my computer because I know I have it.
It wouldn't be a program on your computer though. It's just it would just be a website. You just need a web tab open that goes to then photopea.com.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, because I thought I had downloaded something, but maybe not.
Now, are you talking about doing this in your video editing program, or just having a picture that you can take and put into your something?
Well, I mean, once my picture comes up onto YouTube, I can go back and add a thumbnail from my computer. So yeah. I could learn it either way. Any way that works where I could use it's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. I need to pull up my.
All right, Pilgrim. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. Are y'all seeing my big white screen?
No.
I guess I haven't hit share yet, have I?
Mm-mm.
I thought I would. Yeah, that's
here,
right.
Do I have to do this? Nope.
I think don't I have to hit it?
Yeah, you have to hit
Okay.
share.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's up. Now, let's see if I can get back to where you are. This should be fun.
It's still not showing on StreamYard. How do I bring it into StreamYard?
Let me come up. I think I have, don't I have to hit share?
Okay, yeah, because I've got automatically add shared screens to the stream, so it should automatically, and I've got it so that it should automatically show.
Yeah, I pulled it up. It's me, I'm sure. Operator error. I pulled it up. That's StreamYard. I need that. I just had it.
Yeah, I'm not to approve yet. I'm assuming it would just pop up in the basement, Nisi, wouldn't it?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, well, when I share my screen, it pops up in the basement.
Yeah, I've been wanting Nisi to teach me how to do that.
I've never tried doing it on somebody else's stream. I've only ever shared on mine.
Well, I guess we'll find out if it works. My trouble, obviously, is getting both pulled up at the same time. Because this is Photopea.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Once you share the screen,
so it hasn't been.
Is it? Can you see it?
It hasn't popped up in the basement yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I need more practice in this area. I was not prepared. See, the tab is right there. So I should be able to just hit share and that.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the share. I just shared mine just to see if it was still working. Hey, Howie, how you doing?
Well, maybe if I watched you, well, let me see you do it. Well,
okay,
yeah.
Well, yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, you show me you're doing it there. See, because I can actually ask the question.
Photopea. Okay, let me share screen. This one. Okay, so I've gone to photopea.com and I'm going to open from computer because I just want to open a picture that I have, right?
Okay, well, there's my first mistake.
And let me go just find a picture. I should have a picture somewhere of my house or yard or something. Okay, so here's my picture. And now I'm just going to go down here to my text tool, which is just the big T. Pick the type tool.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my settings up here with my font. I can pick a font. I can set the size. I'm going to go a bit bigger than that.
Do you have to do layers when you're doing it this way?
It's always layers, yeah.
Did you open a layer?
It automatically, as soon as I click in here to do my text, it will automatically put a layer in there.
Okay, so this is considered layer 1.
Yeah, so you see here now I have a text layer.
Okay.
Let me grab my... Oh, it's added a couple of them now. So let me add my text, which is going to be, I don't know, trees in the garden. Super small, but we'll fix that in a second. Okay, so I've added my text. I'm going to hit this arrow here. I'm going to grab my move tool. And now I can move this to wherever I want it to be, but I also want it to be bigger. So I'm going to come over here to the CHA, which is my little character button. And here I can change the size now.
Ooh.
It only goes up to 150, but I can highlight that and type in here, and it'll go even bigger.
Okay.
Right?
I've got this going on my phone here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, it
So
wants.
then,
Oh, it's trying to take a picture of me. Why is it doing that? I don't want you to take a picture of me right now. Oh boy. I'm hitting camera. Oh, it thinks I want to take a picture. Maybe I need to do files. Files. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's practice on this one. Okay. Ooh, text. (2021).
only problem now is I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I got the basic concept of it though. Yeah, I think I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that right there, and I'll do my homework, and I'll show
Good.
you how
Yeah,
I
and
did.
then if you're fancy at the text, if you wanted to, would just highlight the text, and then you've got that EFF button down here at the bottom. Oh, I'm not showing you. Let me show you my screen. Sorry. So you can always grab your text, and you've got this EFF button here down at the bottom here.
For the
And then
effect.
you can add things like your stroke.
Oh, it's got your shadow in it.
Yeah, you can put a shadow in it, drop shadow, a glow, or you can do a pattern overlay.
Yeah, I remember doing this with you when we were working on my banner. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you can do a gradient. You can change the colors of the gradient in here.
Yeah, you could see that way better.
Right. And then, yeah, so, I mean, there's all kinds of different effects and stuff that you can do in that. The thing is to just go in and play with them, right? And then the big thing to remember when you're using the effects is that you have to actually click on the name of the effect to get the settings to come over here. You can't just activate it. Like you can put a check mark in anything and do what you want, but you can see that my settings here didn't change. I have to actually click on that to be able to actually get to the settings of it. I can do. But anyway, those are just play with.
I need to practice. I need to practice on Photopea more.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, I listen to all the tech lessons I can listen to. Because it used to be that every time YouTube would get a picture of me with my mouth wide open, I would have to run to my computer and get it booted up to change that thumbnail before anybody saw me with my mouth open. Then I watched Garowin Jandera show how to do it on your phone from the studio, YouTube studio. So now I can go in and pick a picture off of Pixelpea or one of that. If it picked one that wasn't with my mouth open, or whatever, I can put something up there that isn't a stupid picture of me with my mouth wide open, or my eyes closed, or whatever weird thing it's doing.
Now, are you using a different program to create your thumbnails, or are you using like TubeBuddy?
No, I'm not using TubeBuddy. I'm using, sometimes I use Canva.
Okay.
And sometimes I pick a picture from Pixelbay, and I just use that as my thumbnail because it's not copyrighted. Especially like on my lives, so that because someone said every video and live needs to have a different picture so people can know it's a different one if they want to refer back to something in it. So I remembered that, and so I've been just picking some cool pictures off Pixabay so people can be like, okay, that's the one with the frog, that's the one with the butterfly.
Yeah, they have. You could open any one of those pictures in Photopea and add some text to it, and then use it.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You wanted to?
that's one thing I would like to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would
So
be cool.
you would just open it from your computer, and then or start a new project so it's the right size.
Yeah.
Right? So to start a new project, you can go to YouTube. Nope, you don't want cover. Do they even have one? They don't.
Sometimes when I'm in Canva, I started using the Facebook banner, and for some reason that covers the whole thing.
Nice.
Instead of like if you pick the other one, it makes it tiny. So I notice if you put it as a banner, it goes across the whole thing and doesn't leave those little side panels.
This Facebook event image is also the right size for doing a cover photo
Facebook
or
event
a
image.
thumbnail. Yeah, the Facebook event image.
Okay, I'll
The
remember
right
that.
size, 1920 by 1080 is the right size that you want for your thumbnail or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Photopea is quite layered, freehand made. Now,
It
when
is.
I was going through it with Lori, and Lori could answer my questions when we were doing my banner, oh, that was so cool having my personal little computer person right there to tell me what to do. But when I tried to do my own, not so good. So anyway, Wickershire Project didn't like my plain one I did for the coupon channel. So he made one for me and emailed it to me. So I've got that one up on the coupon channel. So
There you go.
so it's all good. And it'll probably just stay that way. I'm not messing with it. Once I get it up there, I don't plan on messing with it. I would like to make a cool intro video. Ooh, there's a good subject.
Making an intro video?
Yeah, making a cool intro video.
Yeah, we could try that.
That would be cool. And I know they're supposed to be like, what are they supposed to be like? Less than 20 seconds or 30 seconds or something?
Less than 30 seconds for sure.
Yeah. Which I figured it out. I think John's Will It Grow? I think his son is the one who made his entry video for him. And it's in there all the time, and he just adds it to the beginning of every video. Because he has the same song that I have in there, because he uses Video Guru. Cheat sheet. I know. Q Kitchen and Beyond, one of my big winners from last night.
I was late today. So back. Why am I echoing?
Stick it up. I don't know.
Where am I echoing at? I have so many windows open. Oh, don't close that one. That's the StreamYard. Oh, do I have StreamYard open twice? Oh dear. That's not good.
Probably not. Probably not. I need to go through and organize my files like what you just did.
Yeah.
When I was in there, I actually deleted a couple of pictures that I've already used as thumbnails because obviously I'm not going to use them again. So
Right.
now if I used them with text where they look different because there's a word on them, that might be okay. Some of those, but like the one for last night, it said 1K sub something, and it had a girl in a roller derby costume. That's just happened to be the one I found. I was like, what does roller derby have to do with 100 sub celebration or whatever? But that's what came up, so I used it. Sometimes I just,
That's a weird echo, and I can't get rid of it. I've tried everything that I can think of. Is it still there? Now it's gone. Nope. I don't know.
I know I muted it before I came in. Matter
Yeah,
of
no,
fact, I had to go out and back in because I realized I had muted it. So I clicked myself out real quick and did it again. So I double checked myself.
No, it's still there. It's me. I know it's me. But I don't know why it's doing it. Because I don't have this open anywhere else. Like I don't even have it open on YouTube. But I'm still echoing. I don't know. Now it's stopped. It comes and goes. That's just weird.
That is weird. I mean, I don't think it's me, but I'm not going to promise anything. I know I'm an imperfect person. Boy, I tell you.
Uh-oh. Mine is the same at the beginning of every video. Uh-oh.
I think she's talking about it's a clip of the video, but I think it's a clip of everything that you do. Like in Lori's case, gardening, cooking, canning, art, tech stuff. I mean, you got a lot going on in you have a very multifaceted channel.
Yeah.
So, and that's why it's good to have playlists. So if people want to just watch her art or just watch her tech or just watch her gardening or her cooking or her canning, there's a playlist for that. Because some people really are subscribed to you for the one thing. And some people like all your subjects. Like, I could watch any of your subjects. I think Lori could giggle about anything. Art, gardening, cooking, canning.
It's all fun.
Right. Exactly. I'm surprised he didn't give me the name Giggling because I'm always giggling too. Need a channel intro. I've decided I'm going to wait and redo my channel intro after I get some really cool pictures in the garden. So I could show the gardening skills when the plants are up bigger. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm waiting. I'm going to leave mine. My husband hates my intro song. He says it sounds weird.
Well, now I feel bad about having one. Now I'll have to change mine completely and not have an entry for every video.
Maybe just do it on your. I'm so used to hearing that. Like, you have that specific song. Jan has a specific song.
Yeah.
John has a specific song. I think it makes it familiar. It's like you're listening to a certain video. After a while, that becomes your channel song. So to me, that's like Lori's channel song. If someone else had it, I'd be like, that doesn't fit. Why is that there? That doesn't go there.
Why are you?
Yeah, why are you stealing Lori's song, man? Just because it's for public doesn't mean it's for you. But,
oh well.
But everybody has a different opinion on it. I think as long as it's short. Sure. It's good for the people that are new to your channel because they can see a clip of everything you've done.
Yeah. And you're right. It does give this is that person.
This is that person. Yeah. This is that person. And I'm still working on everything. Like I was talking on the phone with Mackenzie today and I was like, every time I do a shout out video, it's different. Sometimes it's me talking. Sometimes it's clips of the words of people's channels. Sometimes it's me pointing at the screen. I said, I haven't decided which format I want to do it in yet. I'm still working on it. Right. So, but my next shout out video is pretty cool. I just worked on it right before this. I looked at your channel. I was like, okay, do I have enough time to finish this before Lori comes on? Yep, I do. And you're like, hey, Mom, you weren't here. I said, well, maybe she's not coming. Okay, I'll go check out Urban Grandpa Prepper for a while. So I went and hung out over there. And then I got a notice that you were on. I'm like, okay, sorry, Grandpa Prepper. I got out of here. So We have our
that is
YouTube
good,
family
though.
loyalty.
Yeah,
It's like,
sure.
Lori's on. I gotta go.
There's that notice.
Oh,
still
Lori, it
echoing.
was so much fun last night. I don't know if you were in there at that part, but at the very end of my live last night, Jen suggested that we go Love Raid Homestead DNA.
Oh, yes.
So we went and we love rated them, and then everybody stayed over there and just talked to them, and that was their first live. They were so happy. It
Oh,
was
nice. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a great way to end your.
I heard it. I
live.
left it running, but I was off doing other stuff. I wasn't on the computer, so
That was cool though, to have all your people that are on your live go over there just because you asked them to. That's
that's very cool.
So that was my first time to ever do a love raid. That was fun.
Nice. Yay! It looked like you were having fun. It sounded like you were having fun.
Yeah, it was cool. And my husband was just chitter chatting with the Homestead DNA, and he probably can't even remember their names. I don't remember them because I haven't talked to them very much. That's really my first experience with them. I was already subscribed. I watched, the 2 videos, and then sometimes you forget about things until somebody reminds you again, like, oh, there's a channel I need to go check out again.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, sometimes when I'm sure Joe understands, sometimes when you're doing a giveaway, it's more like work than enjoyment, which I don't know if people understand that if they've never done it, but I kind of scooted some enjoyment in with that. So tried to have some talking in between, but I figured it was going to last 2 hours, but I didn't expect another hour, but the people who were coming in later, they pretty much hopefully knew the giveaway was over and they were just hanging out. So.
Yeah, sure.
That's your real friends, the ones that are hanging out even when you're not giving anything away.
Right.
That's your real friends. So.
Well, I think I'm going to call it good because I still am getting that weird echo, and I don't know if I'm the only one who's hearing it, but I'm getting a weird echo still, off and on. It comes and goes. Whenever I complain about it, it goes away. And then when I'm not complaining about it, it comes back. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm sorry. It's probably me.
No, it's not you.
I'm kicking myself out. No, it's fine.
No, I know it's not me. I know it's not you. It's definitely me because I'm the one who's echoing. It's me when I'm talking, but now I'm not. Now I'm talking constantly and it's not echoing.
Maybe it's when we stop talking. We should just talk, completely, totally, and not stop, and then maybe it'll, go away. We're just not talking fast enough for it,
Faster. Yeah, it is weird, right? So you're hearing it then, right, Nisi? Every once in a while? Yeah, and it's like a weird
I don't
Darth Vader voice echo thing.
I'm on here, so I don't hear it, but
it's totally weird.
Yes.
Oops.
Well, I know it probably drives you crazy when people ask you this, Lori, but how many more hours you got to go?
Oh gosh, I'm sure I'm still close to 1,000. Do I even have that open right now? I don't even have YouTube open right now. Last time I looked, I had like.
Does it drive you crazy when people ask you that, or do you not mind?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. I thought I would just ask you.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Oh, let me go look though real quick. Analytics. 365 days. Watch time 3.1K. So I'm still like 930 hours away from.
It's less than 1,000. You thought it was 1,000, so
that is less than 1,000.
That's. Oh boy.
Yeah, I still need lots of hours.
I think Jan is pretty close.
Is she? I'll have to run her again.
Yeah, I've ran her so much. I've ran her so much I don't even know if it counts anymore. Yours too. The other
Well,
day
I
I
run,
ran
I run you
Nisi's.
as a guest on my TV.
Yeah, okay, so if you have a channel that's not a channel without videos, is that considered public? If there's no videos on it?
If there's no videos, nobody will find it unless you give them the URL.
Right, but I mean, can a non-channel count as public watch hours?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think
because
so.
my husband has a channel that's not a channel. So since that has no videos on it, doesn't that count as public watch hours? That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, and that's why when I watch you, I put you up as, I sign in as a guest. I don't sign in. I sign out of my Lori's World account.
Oh, I
just
get
watch
what
you
you're
as a
saying. Go
guest.
into YouTube not as yourself. Go in as just random nobody.
As a
And
guest, yeah.
that's a great idea.
On my
Oh,
that's what I do on my TVs. I have the smart TV, and so I just sign out of my account and watch people's channels as a guest. And then I'm watching, and that's why I'm watching ads on your channel when I put you on the TV. Not every time, but I've watched ads on your channel.
it's picking certain videos it thinks are popular, and it's putting ads on those. Because I've gone in there on my coupon channel just to see if what videos, and it's picking Shed Wars videos, popular videos, videos with a lot of views on it.
Yeah, yeah. Very close, but not close enough. But that's okay. It's all supposed to be fun. A live marathon. I don't think I could do a live marathon. I'm like coming up on an hour and I'm itching to get off of here.
You think if you had a whole panel of people up,
that might be easier if I could then like turn my channel off for a while and or I could like turn my camera and my mic off and leave other people.
Well, the night I did 6.5 hours, which is because of you, I had to get up and go to the bathroom. I had to get up and walk around because my legs, I just can't sit that long.
Exactly. I need to do something. Having a panel at an hour flies by pretty quickly. Yeah. And I like keeping mine at about an hour. Yeah. I can handle that much of being on display. Much longer than that. I need a break, right? It's like, yeah, I need to go for a little bit of a walk and stretch my legs and yeah. I think after you run it twice, it might not count anymore. I think if you're signed in, it wouldn't count anymore. But when you're signed in as a guest, or when you're not signed in, you're just a public watcher. I don't know if it matters how many times you watch it. It never shows that I've watched them. If I sign back in the next day.
Because if you go to people's video channels I've ran, you can see it shows thumbs up and watched through. So that means if I run it again, it's not going to help.
Right.
But so that's why Jan's 3.5 hour meetup on the non-channel channel.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as 3 hours, or I don't know how that works.
24 lives, that gives you lots of hours. Yeah, well, I'm doing 2 lives a week now. Like I'm doing the Techy Tuesday again and going live for an hour, and then we do the Saturday chit chat with Mom and sometimes Dave, and we're doing that for an hour. So
yeah, and you usually get more than your 1 hour. You usually get 2 or 3, depending on how many people are in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to see how many I get for last night. Takes a couple of days to kick in, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's all in fun.
It is fun. Yeah, I had fun last night. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that Homesteading Panay was the Vineyard Chick's mom. I didn't know that.
Who is?
Homesteading Panay.
Oh, I don't know that I've ever seen her.
That's what Free Handley Maid said. She said that was the Vineyard Chick's mom.
Oh, so. Huh.
though you never see them in the videos, you know, they have to be helping them with something.
Oh yeah,
There's no
absolutely.
way kids could be that organized. Come on. I mean, they're awesome and all, but
Yeah. Hey, Grandpa.
Grandpa Prepper, you must be done with your live.
Yeah, I actually have a couple of work channels too. I don't on my TV. I don't often sign in on them. Hi, Britain family.
I need to do that in here on the. We have YouTube on the, but I think he signed into that though. I don't think it's public.
Yeah, people can have lives at the same time. That's all good.
Yeah, it's just, it happens. You know, like today I was on live and Nisi was about to go live. So,
see you soon.
and I was about to get off so we could go over to her live because she was doing the devotional. And my power went out, and Melody with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It and Mackenzie were up there with me.
Oh no.
And but Mackenzie knew that I wanted to go over and try to love Ray Free Handling Made while she was still on. And some people did go over there. But anyway, Mackenzie, I guess after Melody stopped talking about whatever she was talking about, Mackenzie's like, hey, she wants us to go over there to Free Handling Made. So she managed to get everybody over there. And it was at the end. So I was like, as long as it looks like it's shut down all the way, because sometimes when it does that, you're still in. But it showed me down all the way eventually. So that's probably that's not helping my StreamYard minutes, is it?
Nope, probably not. Just keeps them running.
Yeah.
Not enough hours to not step on someone. Yeah, that's right. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're doing it on purpose that you're going live when someone else is. Hi, Willow Cove. Welcome, welcome. We're actually just about to shut her down. I'm done.
Bye, Lori.
Bye, Gail. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We will definitely do this again. And I need to start arranging for people to come up on my panel so that I know for sure that I won't be here by myself, all lonesome and freaked out.
Yeah. Well, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And if you decide you do want to do one of those marathons, or even if you just want to do 3 hours and bunch some hours out, let me.
She kicked herself out. What happened?
I was talking and hit the button.
Twice.
I was talking and my finger hit the button because I was on it. I was sitting on it with the cursor. And I just did it. But anyway, let us know if you want to do that. We'll come hang out with you.
I will. I'll think about it.
It'll go by a lot faster, and it'll punch some of those hours in.
Yeah, for sure. So. Okay, we'll do that. I'll set up time sometime in May. Thanks everybody for coming and visiting. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the Techy lessons at the beginning. We talked about file management, and then we looked a little bit at Photopea and how to put text onto a picture. So be sure to check those out and come back again next week for Techy Tuesday. I will see you then. Bye now.